Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. So it's now Sunday the 2nd of December and day 3 of Vlogmas. After I filmed last night, I literally edited the video. I'd already edited part 1, edited part 2, then I stuck them together, then I uploaded it, then I uploaded the video that went up at 6 p.m. Well, it's not gone up yet, it's going to go up in 10 minutes, obviously it's 10 to 6, and went to bed, and I didn't get to sleep till nearly 6. I think I woke up about just before 11 with the plan of going back to sleep. That did not happen. I picked up my phone and I thought I'll just go on my phone for a little bit, time myself out, even though, to be honest, I was struggling to keep my eyes open, so I really shouldn't have gone on my phone. Went on my phone, next thing I know it's like 10 past, 20 past 1 and I'm feeling hungry. So I eventually came downstairs, like going up for 2, and made breakfast. And if I filmed breakfast, I'll insert it now. At 2:30 in the afternoon, this is what I'm having. I had breakfast and now it's cooked and I can smell the smell of cooking. I possibly feel sick now. Welcome to my life. It wasn't breakfast, it was lunch, and then I've not felt very well since. My stomach's gone really bloated and I feel really full, and like, you know, I should be coming up to like having some kind of food, but no. And then about, I don't know what time it was, I think it was 5:30. I thought, right, I'm going to give myself 15 minutes and I'm going to have a shower and do whatever I want to do with my face and my hair, and that's it. And I'm not going to allow myself to have any extra time to get ready today because I don't normally do anything on a Sunday, like wise anyway. So I had a quick shower and then all I did was I put on, as you can see I've not really put makeup on because you can see all my spots. I put on an SPF and it kind of has a slight tint to it but didn't cover anything, and then I just put some rice powder on my forehead and my eyes because I knew I was putting mascara on, and then I got a blush stick, a cream blush stick, just to give myself a bit of colour because obviously I've got no makeup on my face. And then I got my eyeshadow brush that I used yesterday and I just rubbed it on my eyelids, so whatever colour I've got is from yesterday's makeup. And then found a mascara and put a quick amount on, didn't even curl my lashes. And then I did my brows. I brushed my hair, didn't straighten it, didn't wash it, didn't do anything, and got dressed, and that was my 15 minutes. So I've since come downstairs and I just spent ages cleaning the top of my cooker, literally probably about 25 minutes because I put too much product on it, and it took me like 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes to rinse it before I could finish it. And then I had to clean the things that go on it. I'll show you what I mean in a minute because it's super shiny now. And then I cleaned my sink and accidentally dropped a third of a bottle of my favourite Sephora down the sink because I was filming a clip for Instagram and not the bottle. And it went everywhere, but it smells nice in the kitchen now. I've also got a load of bedding in the washer which I brought down with me when I came down after I'd finally got ready, and I'm putting my Christmas bedding on my bed. So I'm washing that with this bedding that was on, well, some of it, because I had a colourful duvet cover on. I'm not going to put that in with a white wash. So I've just put the dryer on with part of my drying in because I don't dry it all together. So that leads me to now. It's just about to turn 6 o'clock-ish, and yeah, I've not done much else. And I wrote myself a super long to-do list at 3 in the morning because I was waiting for stuff to upload and I was trying to keep myself awake. Didn't need any help once I went to bed because I couldn't sleep. So I'm trying to crack on with that and get as much done as possible because I don't feel too ill, even though my stomach is so swollen and I've had a toothache and a headache, and So I'm still trying to film, still trying to do all that. There's a video about to go live. If you're into crafting or crafty things, you'll enjoy it. If not, then you won't enjoy it. It's been a few hours since I last filmed. I have not done that much. I don't get much done these days, and I think a lot of it's to do with how I feel. I sit around a lot, just not really doing anything. I've been on Instagram and stuff. I'm spending too much time on Instagram. I'm going to make myself cut down on it because it's just ridiculous. I've shown my dad how to cook something. He came down and he was just going to put loads of vegetables in the oven with some chicken. And I said to him, "You getting up then?" I said to him that he always does that, and it's because he can't be bothered and he's being lazy. And I said to him, like, don't expect me to cook any meals for you this week because I'm not doing it. I'm not here to cook for you, because I used to do it all the time, and like I've said in videos before, I stopped. And I'm not going to get into the reasons why I stopped, but basically, well, I'll say a couple of the things. He doesn't appreciate it, he expects it, and a lot of the times when he's having these meals, he's drunk and he can't remember what he's had the next day. So you might as well just give him a sandwich because, you know, it's not appreciated and it is totally expected. So I was like, you just need to cook for yourself. And he kept saying, I don't know how to do it. And I'm like, no one's come along and shown me recipes. You can just cook it all in one pan. You don't need the oven on for the next hour and a half. Because what he does is he puts the oven on and he'll go upstairs for about an hour. Then he'll come down and put the food in. I put the food in straight away and then add another 5 minutes because it never really takes much more than that. But he will just bugger off upstairs and like sit there while it's wasting gas. So I was like, just put it all in one pan. And he's like, what, all in one go? And I'm like, no, you put the thing in that's going to take the longest. And he's like, well, I don't know what I want to put in. I'm like, well, what, do you want a casserole type thing? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, do you want it to be a gravy based, stock based thing, or do you want it to be tomato based? And then he wanted it to be tomato based. So basically add carrots in, and he cut the carrots way too big. I'm like, cut it in small pieces, and he cut these massive chunks. And I'm like, you need to cut them smaller. So he cut some of them small and some of them were big. So they go in first in the pan with some oil, and then they start softening for 10 minutes. They probably needed longer because they were huge. Then you put your chicken in, and then you put half an onion in. And by the way, I made him do enough for 2 days because I know he'll come home tomorrow and he won't have anything to put in the microwave, and he'll get annoyed and he won't be happy, and he'll have a moan at me even though I don't cook for him. And lately I have been doing a meal a week for him, and it's been lasting him 2 or 3 days depending on what I've been making him. But I've already said to him, and I already decided the other day when I went shopping, there'd be no meals being made for him. He put 2 chicken breasts in, half an onion. Then what did I put in? I put a little bit of water in. Even though it was going to be tomato base, I put the the water in just a little bit because his carrots were so thick. So that helped cook them, as well as the tomato was cooking them. That helped cook them. I put in some vegetable bouillon. I put a chicken stock pot in. I put in, what did I put in? A tin of chopped tomatoes. 2/3 of a tin of butter beans. Some oregano. A little bit of tomato puree. And I think that was it. And because he already had 1 pack of pre-made mashed potato, which will last him today and tomorrow, he didn't need any kind of potatoes or anything. Otherwise I would have said put potatoes in. And that was that. Cooked for half an hour and it was perfect. And asked him if he liked it or not, but I presume he did. I did put salt and pepper in, mainly pepper, because stock cubes are salty. Even though I didn't put a stock cube in really, I put vegetable bouillon in, which is vegetable powder, and I put a stock pot in. Then he had that, and then I eventually made mine, and I did potatoes in mine. So I got little potatoes, you know, the little baby potatoes, chopped it in half again, and then sliced it along. I did 3 of them, and I cooked them for 10 minutes in a little bit of oil so they were softening. I did a tiny bit of onion, similar to the amount I put in yesterday when I cooked, and I showed you in Vlogmas Day 2. I put in my chicken, vegetable powder, a stock cube, a stock pot, half a tin of chopped tomatoes, a third of a carton of passata, some oregano. I chopped up some mushrooms that I got on Vlogmas Day 1. I don't know how many I put in, probably 3 or 4, chopped them quite small. And some sweet corn. And I cooked that and I had that. It was very filling. And tasty. And I put my bedding on my bed. You've already seen a clip, but I'll show you a picture of it. It looks really good. And when I've washed the rest of my bedding, I dug out my grey sheet because I bought a grey sheet to go with that Christmas bedding set last year, so I was alternating between white and grey, and I'm going to do that this year. I can do it because it's white and grey, the bedding. It's white with the grey. It's like the pictures are drawn on in grey or printed on in grey. So I found the sheet, which I probably put in the cupboard last year, and then I found my 2 grey pillowcases. So I'm going to put the two grey pillowcases when they're washed on the 2 underneath pillows, because at the moment there's nothing on them. I'm going to put the rest of the bedding in a cupboard because I'm not going to be having my butterflies or floral bedding back on now. Like, I shouldn't really have had the floral bedding on in December, but it was only on for 1 day, and now my Christmas bedding's on. I made the dessert, well, I put it in the oven. And yeah, I've just been sat here, not done anything, edited part 1 of this video up until the clip where I'm sat here now. I've not got massive amount done on my to-do list. I'm tired. I forgot to have my sleeping tablet and I only had it at 10:15, I think, and it's 12:05 now. The clock's still an hour ahead over there. And I've got a wax melt on. I might show you my wax melts at some point, not right now because I'm not. And she's been upstairs with my dad all day and he's just gone to bed, so she came down. She's just hanging off the sofa. She needs brushing, but she won't let me do it. She sometimes lets my dad do it for a couple of minutes and then she gets really annoyed. But she's just molting. Like, oh, I did hoover downstairs and I hoovered the first set of stairs, and because my dad's basically been watching TV all day, I didn't want to do it up there, but I really wanted to do it. But hopefully I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll have to do downstairs again because I want to mop downstairs, and I like to mop as soon as I've vac, and because she's molting, I'll need to basically vac first. But I might not be able to do it tomorrow because I want to film Tuesday's video tomorrow, and I mean my other content that I like to have. I know what I want to do. If I can't do it, then I don't know what I'm going to do. It needs doing because I filmed all the content for it in September. I think all of it. I just need to film the main part of it, and in case I don't put it up Tuesday, and because this is going up Monday, I don't want to say what it is, I may have to think of something last minute to do instead. My house is a tip. I've been physically unwell for a long time. Mentally I'm struggling. Like, I'm not going to sit and say I'm struggling all month because I keep annoying myself when I was doing those update videos. I'm not going to keep telling you that I'm struggling. I have no plans for this week. I'm hoping to stay away from the doctors this week. Do you know what? I was only there last week, but it feels like it was weeks ago. And the last few times it's felt like that, and it'll be like the next week, and they're like, it feels like I've not been there for weeks, and it's only been a week. If I get sick, I get sick. I'll ring for triage. I don't want to ring for triage. I'd rather not go. I'd rather not leave the house. I'm getting like, and this is like weird for me to say this. When I'm at the house, I want to be at home. And I've always been like that this last couple of years for everything that's going on. But I feel more comfortable in my house than I do outside my house. And I keep just wanting to be at home. Like, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to even go away anywhere. I just want to be in my house. And that's a really weird feeling for me, because I don't like being here. I don't like that people know that I live here. I don't, you know, I don't feel comfortable with that. But lately, I just want to be here. And like, my doctor's trying to like encourage me to like go out and do something. And I just want to be in my house. And that's not like me. But I think a lot of it is because my physical health is really bad and I'm down. And I'm struggling with the physical health thing. Like, I can live with it to some extent. And I've been carrying this illness for a long time. But it's flared up a little bit. And also I've got other like secondary illnesses going on. And I think that's why I want to be in the house. And I'm not getting anything done. I need to somehow find some motivation. And I don't know where from. I'm not going to end this video until I've opened my advent calendar. So I'm going to open my advent calendar and then I'll end the video. I knew you were asleep. You cutie, aren't you? Are you a cute girl? Hiya. Are you going to be on YouTube? Yeah? You are. Because you're my doggy. Yeah. No one else is going in the videos, but you are, because you're special. Yeah, special doggy. You're limited edition. Only one of you, isn't there? Thank God. Are you tired? Because you've been asleep all day. You've been on your back snoring, missus. Yeah. Hard life being a little chunky doggy. Hey, you molting? Yes? Look, everyone. She is molting. Molt, molt, molt. She won't let me brush her. She'd probably murder me if I tried to brush her. Wouldn't you? Because you don't like it for some reason. There's fur everywhere. It is everywhere. Yes. Do you want to go in doggy prison? Because this is annoying. Just falls out of you. Look at it. It's everywhere. So I'm going to end the video here. After I last filmed, I brushed the dog with my hand. She really enjoyed it because she has a really ticklish back, so she was like literally pushing back against my hand. And then there was a mess all over the floor. She is not impressed, are you not? She's like, stop stroking me. I'm gonna have no fur left. This is why I do not want to carry on with this anymore, face. She's like, I've had enough. Stop it. Get it, everyone. Get that. That belongs to you. Eh? You got here. So I've got this new carpet. Yeah, it's designer. It's like tons of dog fur everywhere. Designer carpet. God, I've got to pack that up tomorrow. Can't do it now, it's like 12:30. I then came upstairs and my dog ran up like a life depended on it and tried to get my dad's bedroom. Don't know what got into her. Cleo, behave. And I opened my advent calendar. Let's find day 2. Apricot Danish. Apricots and sweet parfait with milk chocolate hazelnuts and crispy pieces. Our improved recipe inspired by the traditional Danish. I like a nice Danish. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it looks like a chocolate, obviously. So thank you for watching Vlogmas Day 3. Hopefully I'll be back again tomorrow. As I said, no promises. I'm just going to try my best every single day. I really need to tidy this. Like, you can't see the explosion of mess going on around me. I don't know where I'm going to put it all. I need some kind of like, I need something. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell notification button, and I'll be back tomorrow.